Did you know that some of the foods you eat every single day could be silently damaging your heart? I'm not just talking about sugar. There are hidden culprits in your diet that act like slow-acting poisons, clogging your arteries, raising your blood pressure, and increasing your risk of heart disease without you even noticing. These aren't exotic, hard-to-find ingredients. They're sitting in your fridge or pantry right now. But here's the good news. Making a few simple changes to your meals can drastically improve your heart health and even add years to your life. Imagine being able to lower your cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and protect your heart just by swapping out a few dangerous foods for healthier, smarter options. In this video, I'm going to uncover 6 everyday foods that could be silently harming your heart and show you exactly how to replace them with choices that will strengthen your cardiovascular system and help you feel more energized. These small adjustments can save you from years of health issues. And the best part? They're easy to implement starting today. Stay with me until the end, because what you'll learn could truly change the way you think about your meals, your health, and your future. The invisible signs of cardiovascular danger. You might feel fine today, full of energy, and think your heart is in great shape. But the truth is, many of the most dangerous effects of these harmful foods are invisible, silent. They don't announce themselves with immediate symptoms, but they slowly chip away at your cardiovascular health, like a hidden enemy working behind the scenes. Let me ask you, have you ever thought about why heart disease is called the silent killer? It's because the damage accumulates over years without obvious warning signs. By the time symptoms like chest pain, fatigue, or shortness of breath appear, your heart has already endured years of stress. What makes this even scarier is that the very foods you trust as harmless or even healthy are often the ones accelerating this process. Take margarine, for example. Most people believe it's a heart-friendly choice. But did you know that many margarines are packed with trans fats, which not only raise your LDL, bad cholesterol, but also lower your HDL, good cholesterol? This combination is a recipe for arterial plaque buildup, which restricts blood flow and raises your risk of heart attacks and strokes. The scariest part? You won't feel this happening. Your body doesn't send an immediate signal. No alarms, no pain, just quiet, cumulative harm. And it's not just margarine. High-sodium processed foods, sugary drinks, refined carbs, they all have similar effects. They inflame your arteries, harden their walls, and increase your blood pressure, forcing your heart to work harder than it should. Over time, these silent injuries lead to visible consequences, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or worse, cardiovascular diseases that can shorten your life. But here's where I need you to shift your perspective. This damage isn't inevitable. You don't have to wait for a warning sign. Every choice you make, every meal you eat, either helps your heart or harms it. Imagine if you could protect your arteries, lower your cholesterol, and reduce inflammation with just a few small adjustments. Isn't that worth considering? Stay with me, because in the next sections, I'm going to reveal specific foods that silently harm your heart and, more importantly, how to replace them with healthier options. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to take back control of your health and protect your most vital organ, your heart. Margarine, the deceptive healthy choice. Let's start with one of the most misleading foods in modern diets, margarine. Many people believe margarine is a healthier alternative to butter because of clever marketing campaigns that emphasize its cholesterol-free or heart-healthy qualities. But here's the unsettling truth. Most margarines, especially those not labeled as trans fat-free, are packed with partially hydrogenated oils. These oils are the primary source of trans fats, a type of fat so harmful that some countries have banned its use entirely. Here's how it works. Trans fats alter the balance of cholesterol in your body. They increase LDL, or bad cholesterol, which contributes to the buildup of fatty deposits in your arteries. At the same time, they decrease HDL, the good cholesterol responsible for carrying excess cholesterol away from your arteries. The result? your arteries become more susceptible to blockages, significantly increasing your risk of heart attacks and strokes. Now, imagine this. Every time you spread margarine on your toast or use it in baking, you're unknowingly adding to the silent damage accumulating in your cardiovascular system. Even if you don't feel the effects now, the harm is compounding in the background, waiting to manifest as a serious health issue down the line. But it's not all bad news. There are simple, effective alternatives that can help you protect your heart without sacrificing flavor. One of the best swaps you can make is to use extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil instead of margarine. These oils are rich in monounsaturated fats, which help lower LDL cholesterol and increase HDL cholesterol. Plus, they contain powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation, further protecting your arteries. Another great option is grass-fed butter in moderation. Unlike margarine, it contains natural fats and nutrients like vitamin K2, which plays a crucial role in directing calcium to your bones instead of your arteries. When used sparingly, it can be part of a heart-healthy diet. The key takeaway here is that small, intentional changes can have a massive impact on your heart health. Swapping margarine for healthier options may seem insignificant, but over time, it could mean the difference between thriving cardiovascular health and facing life-altering conditions. Stay with me, because next, we'll uncover another everyday food that might be sitting in your fridge right now. One that's silently harming your heart even faster than margarine. Processed meats. The hidden danger in your fridge now. Let's talk about something that's probably a staple in many households. Processed meats. Think bacon, sausages, ham, or deli meats. These foods may seem convenient and delicious, but they come with a hefty price. Your cardiovascular health. Processed meats are loaded with preservatives, sodium, and saturated fats, all of which contribute to heart disease. Sodium, in particular, is a silent killer when consumed in excess. Just a single slice of bacon or a piece of sausage can contain an alarming amount of your daily sodium limit. High sodium levels cause your body to retain water, which increases your blood pressure and places unnecessary strain on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, this leads to hypertension, a major risk factor for heart attacks and strokes. But the danger doesn't stop there. Many processed meats also contain nitrates and nitrites, chemical compounds used to preserve color and flavor. When digested, these compounds can form nitrosamines, which are linked to an increased risk of cancer. It's shocking to think that a seemingly harmless ham sandwich could quietly harm your heart and potentially put you at risk for other serious health issues. Here's a reality check. If you're eating these foods regularly, you're not just enjoying a quick snack. You're inviting long-term health complications. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize it. They trust these foods as convenient and affordable options without understanding the hidden toll they take on their health. But here's the silver lining. You can make smarter, heart-healthy choices without sacrificing flavor or convenience. Instead of reaching for processed meats, opt for lean, unprocessed proteins like chicken breast, turkey, or fish. These options are lower in saturated fats and sodium and provide essential nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to support heart health. If you're craving variety, plant-based proteins like lentils, chickpeas, and tofu can be excellent substitutes. These options are not only heart-friendly, but also add fiber to your diet, which helps lower cholesterol levels naturally. Making. The switch may seem challenging at first, but think about the long-term benefits. Imagine a life with fewer health worries, more energy, and a heart that supports you through every stage of life. Isn't that worth a small change in your grocery list? Next, we'll dive into a food that seems harmless but wreaks havoc on your heart. Something as simple as bread. Stay tuned. White bread. The innocent villain. Let's move on to a food that's so common it's practically on every dining table. White bread. At first glance, it might seem harmless. After all, it's just bread, right? But the truth is far more concerning. White bread, made from refined flour, is essentially stripped of all its nutrients during processing. What remains is a product that offers little more than empty calories and a significant risk to your heart health. Here's what happens when you eat white bread. The refined carbs are quickly broken down into sugar, causing a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. This triggers an equally rapid insulin response from your body. Over time, these constant blood sugar spikes contribute to chronic inflammation, a major player in the development of heart disease. Inflammation damages your arteries, making it easier for cholesterol to build up and form plaques, which restrict blood flow and increase the risk of heart attacks. White bread also lacks fiber, a critical nutrient for heart health. Fiber helps regulate blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and keep you feeling full longer, reducing the likelihood of overeating. Without it, white bread offers a quick energy boost, followed by an inevitable crash, leaving you craving more unhealthy snacks to fill the void. But why do so many of us continue to rely on white bread? Convenience and habit. It's easy to reach for, pairs with almost anything, and has been a staple in diets for generations. However, it's time to rethink this innocent food and the silent damage it's causing to your body. The good news is that there are better, heart-healthy alternatives that can easily replace white bread in your diet. Whole grain bread, for example, is a fantastic option. It's rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals that promote heart health. Unlike white bread, whole grain varieties are digested more slowly, helping to stabilize blood sugar levels and reduce inflammation. If you want to take it a step further, consider exploring breads made from ancient grains like spelt, quinoa, or rye. These are often even more nutrient-dense and offer unique flavors that can elevate your meals. It's time to break the habit of white bread and choose options that nourish your heart instead of harming it. Up next, we'll uncover one of the most deceptive drinks in your diet: refrigerants, even the diet ones. Don't miss it. Soda, the deceptive sweetness that harms your heart. Let's talk about something millions of people drink every day without a second thought: soda. It's bubbly, sweet, and satisfying. But it's also one of the most harmful beverages you can consume for your heart. And if you're thinking, I drink diet soda, so I'm safe, think again. Both regular and diet sodas are guilty of silently sabotaging your cardiovascular health. Regular soda is packed with an astronomical amount of sugar. Just one can of soda can contain up to 10 teaspoons of sugar, far more than your body needs in an entire day. This excess sugar quickly floods your bloodstream, leading to a sharp spike in blood sugar levels. Over time, this contributes to insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and weight gain, all of which are major risk factors for heart disease. And what about diet sodas? Many believe they're the healthier alternative, but they come with their own set of risks. Diet sodas are loaded with artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose. Studies have shown that these chemicals can disrupt your metabolism, increase inflammation, and even elevate the risk of hypertension and heart disease. In fact, research published in reputable medical journals has linked regular consumption of diet sodas to a 20% higher risk of cardiovascular problems. Here's something even more alarming. Soda consumption doesn't just harm your heart, it impacts your overall health. High sugar intake contributes to obesity, which strains your heart and increases your likelihood of developing type 2 diabetes. And for those who drink multiple sodas a day, the cumulative damage can be catastrophic over time. But the good news is, there are healthier and equally refreshing alternatives. For instance, water infused with slices of fruit like lemon, cucumber, or berries offers natural flavor without the harmful effects of sugar or artificial sweeteners. Herbal teas, such as chamomile or mint, are another excellent option for those looking to cut out soda while still enjoying a flavorful drink. For a little extra hydration with added nutrients, coconut water is a fantastic choice. It's naturally sweet, low in calories, and loaded with potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and supports heart health. The takeaway? Ditching soda, whether regular or diet, is one of the simplest yet most impactful steps you can take to protect your heart. Next, we'll uncover a surprising food that many people love but don't realize is working against their cardiovascular health: cheese. Stick around, You'll want to hear this. Cheese, the hidden salt and fat. Let's dive into a food that's beloved by many, yet quietly undermines your heart health. Cheese. Specifically, processed and high-fat cheeses like cheddar, which might seem harmless as part of your meals or snacks, but can significantly contribute to cardiovascular problems when consumed in excess. Here's the issue. Cheeses like cheddar are loaded with saturated fats and sodium. Saturated fats, when eaten in high amounts, increase levels of LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol that builds up in your arteries, narrowing them and restricting blood flow. This directly raises your risk of heart attacks and strokes. Meanwhile, the sodium content in cheese is no joke. A single slice can pack a considerable amount of your daily sodium limit, contributing to high blood pressure, which puts added strain on your heart. Now, don't get me wrong, cheese isn't inherently bad. In fact, in moderation, some types of cheese can even offer health benefits. The problem arises when it becomes a regular, overindulged part of your diet. Think about it. How often do you sprinkle a little extra cheese on your pizza, pasta, or salads without considering the cumulative impact? One of the lesser-known dangers of cheese consumption is its role in inflammation. Many processed cheeses contain additives, preservatives, and artificial flavors that can trigger inflammatory responses in the body. Chronic inflammation is a silent contributor to cardiovascular disease, making even small, seemingly innocent, choices like adding an extra slice of cheddar a potential risk factor over time. So, what can you do if you love cheese but want to protect your heart? The answer lies in choosing smarter alternatives. Opt for cheeses with lower fat and sodium content, like mozzarella, ricotta, or fresh goat cheese. These options are not only lighter, but also provide a more balanced nutritional profile. Another excellent choice is fermented cheeses like feta, which contain probiotics that may support gut and heart health. For an even healthier twist, consider plant-based cheese alternatives made from nuts or seeds. These options are often rich in heart-friendly fats and completely free of cholesterol. The key takeaway here is balance. You don't have to eliminate cheese entirely, but being mindful of how much and what type you consume can go a long way in safeguarding your heart. Up next, we'll tackle a cooking staple that turns toxic under high heat. Cooking oils. Stick with me, this one might surprise you. Cooking oils, the silent threat in your kitchen. Now, let's talk about an ingredient that's in almost every kitchen: cooking oils. You may not think much about the oil you use for frying, sautéing, or baking, but the truth is, certain oils can turn toxic when heated, silently harming your heart over time. When oils like sunflower, corn, or soybean oil are exposed to high temperatures, they undergo a process called oxidation. This creates harmful compounds known as free radicals, which damage your cells, inflame your arteries, and raise your risk of cardiovascular disease. What's worse, many of these oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 is essential, in small amounts, an excess can throw off the delicate balance between omega-6 and omega-3 in your diet, leading to chronic inflammation, a key driver of heart disease. Think about your favorite fried foods, whether it's crispy fries, golden chicken, or deep-fried snacks. They're often cooked in oils that degrade under heat. The result? You're consuming not just empty calories, but also harmful substances that quietly stress your cardiovascular system. But here's the good news. Not all oils are created equal. Making a simple switch in your cooking habits can drastically reduce your risk. Extra virgin olive oil, for instance, is one of the best options for your heart. It's rich in monounsaturated fats, which lower bad cholesterol and reduce inflammation. Olive oil is also stable under moderate heat, making it an excellent choice for most cooking methods. Another fantastic alternative is avocado oil. Like olive oil, it's high in monounsaturated fats and has a higher smoke point, meaning it's more resistant to heat-induced damage. Coconut oil can also be used sparingly for certain recipes due to its stability at high temperatures. though it should be balanced with other heart-healthy fats because of its saturated fat content. For those who enjoy Asian cuisine, sesame oil can be a flavorful and nutritious option as long as it's used at low or medium heat. The key takeaway? Avoid frying with unstable oils and opt for healthier cooking methods like grilling, steaming, or baking. Small changes like swapping your cooking oil or rethinking how you prepare your meals might seem insignificant, but over time, they can have a profound impact on your heart health. Next, we'll wrap up by tying all these points together and exploring how these changes can transform your life. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss the final takeaway. Tying it all together. Small changes, big impact. We've covered a lot in this journey through foods that silently harm your heart. From margarine to processed meats, white bread to soda, cheese to cooking oils, each of these items contributes, in its own unique way, to damaging your cardiovascular health. But here's the key message I want you to take away. You have the power to change this. Imagine your heart as the engine of a car. It works tirelessly to keep your body running, pumping blood and delivering oxygen to every cell. Just like a car, your heart needs the right fuel to function properly. The foods you eat act as that fuel. When you feed your body with trans fats, excessive sodium, sugar, or oxidized oils, you're essentially pouring dirty fuel into your engine. Over time, this takes a toll, leading to blockages, inflammation, and a weakened system. But here's where the story gets inspiring. You don't need an extreme diet overhaul to see results. Just small, consistent changes can make a world of difference. Think about it. What if you replaced margarine with olive oil, chose whole grain bread instead of white, swapped soda for infused water or herbal tea? These are tiny adjustments, but their cumulative effect on your heart is profound. The most exciting part? Your body responds quickly. Studies show that within weeks of adopting a heart-healthy diet, you can lower your blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, and even reverse some of the damage done to your arteries. The transformation isn't just physical, it's emotional. You'll feel more energetic, less weighed down, and more in control of your health. But remember, this isn't just about avoiding the bad. It's also about embracing the good. Load up on fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and lean proteins. These foods aren't just heart-friendly, they're life-friendly. They provide the nutrients your body needs to thrive, repair, and protect itself. I know change can feel daunting, especially when it comes to something as personal as your diet. But think about the alternative. Isn't it worth a little effort to enjoy a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life? Stay with me for the final block, where we'll bring everything together with a powerful reflection and call to action. You won't want to miss it. Take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered. Think about the foods we often consume without a second thought. Margarine, processed meats, white bread, soda, cheese, and unhealthy cooking oils. These aren't just dietary choices. They're decisions that directly impact the health of your heart, your most vital organ. But here's the empowering truth. You have the power to take control. Every meal, every snack, and every choice you make can either harm or heal your body. Imagine how your life could change if you started making intentional, heart-healthy decisions. Picture yourself waking up with more energy, feeling lighter, and knowing you're taking steps to live longer and stronger. Here's the thing. It's not just about avoiding the bad foods. It's about embracing a lifestyle that honors your health. Picture yourself swapping that sugary soda for a refreshing glass of fruit-infused water. Imagine spreading creamy avocado or olive oil on your toast instead of margarine. Think about the satisfaction of preparing a meal rich in whole grains, lean proteins, and vibrant vegetables, knowing you're nourishing your body and protecting your heart. It may seem overwhelming at first, but every small change adds up. Start with one substitution. Just one. Replace margarine with olive oil this week, or choose whole grain bread instead of white. The beauty of these changes is that they're simple, sustainable, and incredibly impactful over time. I'm not here to tell you that you'll never eat your favorite foods again. Life is about balance after all. But I am here to remind you that your health is worth prioritizing. Your heart works tirelessly for you, every second of every day. Isn't it time to give it the care it deserves? So here's my challenge for you. Start today. Take one step, make one change, and commit to protecting your heart. And if this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you care about. Help them understand the importance of these small but life-changing decisions. Remember, the power to transform your health is in your hands. You're not just making dietary changes. You're taking control of your future, one choice at a time. Let's build a healthier, stronger, and longer life together. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips that can truly change your life. And as always, take care of yourself. You deserve it.